Not gonna have to worry about that once we start living together. See games like this.
Okay.
Oh, like anime.
Yeah. I sometimes do. Oh, it's been a while that I did an anime.
And they keep on adding stuff for this game too. It's a pretty big game now. It started off small, but they keep on like building it bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that Sister Stewart thought my last name was the Wolf. Wolf. I'm like, you mean the wolf? She goes, oh.
And then she's like, what?
She thought it was all one word. She said wolf. Wolf.
You got a wolf on your picture.
Yeah.
I like butterfly.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
I like the color. I like the, yeah.
Hey, Whip Chip, how you doing? Or Whip Clip? Yeah, there's a lot of talking in this game, so I just kind of skipped through it.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll let you go. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you go.
Okie dokie. I love you.
Okay.
You have a good night.
You too.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah,
Text me when you wake up.
I think about it.
Or message me, whichever. I like waking up to your messages.
If I think about it.
Alright. I love you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Night night.
Hey.
Hey, Buddha Clover, how you doing, brother? TCP, how you doing? Blasty Boys, TCG, how you doing? What's up, Best Show? Hey, you deal, how you doing?
Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. And once again, let me offer one who crafted for perhaps you've probably now heard about the tribe. The reason it's a prophecy is there's another theory that it please don't me, but if the gods favor me, I'm a soldier who was taught one day I'll break the but discussing oh right, since the weather is great, why don't
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Christ. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Emporius and of the holy city Archima. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos there. In ancient times, Fugusa, the chalice of when the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external force. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces in the vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesied for your first time, I shall personally guide you into. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds. Take a handful and sink deeper. Spread your fingers. Then lower your head, floating, diving into the you now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty. This is no, while the both of you were holy cities, I will grant that we meet again. Dicastress will unreasonable. There have always been, however, it's not that I'm furious. This is forbidden. Divine punishment. This is a world don't the three steps. Caspian. Yes, Lady Aglaia. I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing right behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end. You will fall asleep in the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee. Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Emporius? A half-truth still conceals some facts. Yet, the rules leave no. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Agama? You've let you. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens? Although you attempted to make a promise, your resolve didn't. Final question. Outlander, an unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods? Response to a question. holy city. I am willing, Castros. Please, give our guests a merciful farewell. Don't be nervous. Please, relax.
Wait!
Simon,
You bet you are. You've been on Emporius for such a glaya.
do it. Speak your mind.
When I first met them, however, during the battle to please believe, at present, Akima isn't this swift as Castro.
Yeah, I'm more willing to view death. I see. So too cry Simon.
Well, I'm not good.
Cass, I will. Now, it's regardless of Finan's words have been.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the glaya. Well, first, kindly look at 12 vacant sign. Generations. It was a glaya and Treeby.
And they are the only two dead.
While Treeby treated in the past, the Titanbot. Here's the problem. Otherwise, the entire Maglaya and Treeby. Bringing down the Titan. When it comes
shield arrow. Firehouse up. If you guys haven't noticed, Pokemon cards have been blowing up lately with so many people jumping into the hobby. So today we're going to be doing something really cool and really crazy because I have all 12 of every single one of the Scarlet and Violet sets. Now I've done this in the Sword Shield era. We tried to search for all the different alt arts, and this time we're going to be doing all the special illustration rares from all of the Scarlet and Violet era sets. We're going to be starting with Scarlet and Violet base, working our way through all of the sets, such as 151, Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, and more. Alright guys, our first stack, we've got 15 packs from every single one of these sets. It's going to be Scarlet and Violet base set. And as you guys can see, there's a pretty good selection of cards, starting with the Gardevoir and Miriam, and Ralts being like the top hitters, as well as Drowsy, Curlia. A lot of these regular illustration rare cards now have been picking up like momentum and popularity. Like the regular illustration rares used to be pretty cheap, but like a lot of them have been just kind of going crazy through the roof right now because the artworks are amazing, and yeah, they're still really, really nice cards. They might not be as difficult to pull. We got a regular EX card to start off. I didn't get the Oigle in enough airtime. I'm sorry, buddy. We got to keep moving because we do have a bunch of different packs here. So let me know if you guys think we're going to pull some of these special illustration rares, how many you think we're going to get, as well as illustration rares I'll keep track of. Start run. Nice start with a regular full art pull. Now, I'm also going to be giving away a stack of Prismatic Evolutions booster packs to one subscriber here on the channel. So make sure to give away my number 1, smashing the like button. Number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And then number 3, leave a comment down below in the comment section. It's going to be a Great Tusk EX. Oh, when I started feeling bad for EX cards. All right. Scarlet Violet. So yeah, Scarlet Violet's a solid set. It's definitely not one of the most like crazy popular sets, but it is good. There's the Miriam, the Gardevoir, probably like the top 2 big cards for sure. Ooh, we got Fido! Nice pull, dude. I just pulled this recently. Fido and a Skeletor. Fido is a solid regular illustration rare, so we've got one so far. I'm going to keep those separately to the side. I'm also going to see, like, which set has the most pulls as well, so we'll keep track of that. Just gotta, I don't know, see how we do here. But the main thing is those illustration rares, those special illustration rares, is what everybody's going for. And, I mean, that's what we've been going for literally since this Scarlet Violet era began. But yeah, I did a video like this before where we did Sword and Shield era, all the sets that could have an alt art, and that was a lot of fun. I actually pulled a couple of those. That was not too long ago either. But now we're doing Scarlet Violet. I had to wait for more sets to release until it was actually kind of like worth it. Was it upside down? Yeah, like the code card is upside down. But yeah, like 12 sets, that's a lot. The most recent being Prismatic Evolutions. I mean, we get to open Prismatic in this video. Take any excuse to be able to open up some Prismatic Evolutions. But yeah, alright, let's go. Bruxious, Catnia, Cyclizar, Metatites, and a Skeledirge. We got one illustration rare. Can we get our first special illustration? Now, if you guys don't know, the pull rates on those are pretty tough. I don't know the exact pull rates, but they're up there. They're definitely up there. So Miriam from this set, Gardevoir, Rhydon. Yeah, Penny, Armin, and a Toxicroak regular full art. We are getting a lot of pulls from Scarlet Violet base. But we haven't got any special illustration rares. And I guess gold cards are just like, they've become like this crazy pull rate, I feel like. I just don't see gold cards anymore like I used to. I don't know if it's luck, but I really feel like in the Scarlet Violet era, they kind of tweaked the pull rates on gold cards. They're definitely the toughest type of card to pull. I pulled maybe one gold card for Prismatic Evolutions, like including the whole big stream we had, like all the videos. I think it was on stream, but I think it was one. I think I literally pulled one gold card. Ooh, Riolu, dude, I love this card. Riolu illustration rare to Annihilate Hollow. This is a big heart, bro. What? Like, this is crazy. This card apparently is worth like $25 plus. Illustration rares. They're going crazy, guys. They're going crazy. That's a great pull. That's our best pull so far. Artwork, I mean, that between that and the Fido, yeah, they're pretty close. I like to pull maybe a little more. Slow, bro. But all right, 12 sets. This is going to be a really fun opening here. All different sets. But we're moving on to our next set here in just a second. We got 2 packs to finish up. Final pack. And then we're moving on to our next set. And that's going to be Paldea Box, right? Paldea Box should be the second set. Gardevoir EX. All right, guys. So we had 7 pulls from our Paldea, or sorry, our Scarlet Violet base. But now we have Paldea Evolved, the second set from the Scarlet Violet era. Now this set's really interesting because the Magikarp is just one of those cards that I just don't get it. I mean, I do. Like, Magikarp is always low-key really popular. But this card is worth hundreds of dollars right now, just raw, and it's 10. I think it's... I don't even want to comment on that price because I have no idea, but I think it's way, way up there. Iona special illustration rare, like that compared to a regular illustration rare is so much lower. It's crazy. The Raichus, go in Tyranitar, of course. Marill, the Mousehole, the Waikoko, Ticketon. Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of stuff in Paldea Evolved, honestly. Heracross, bro, that card is so cool. I love that Heracross card. I hope we pull that. All right, well, let's get it going. Paldea Evolved is going to be our second set out of 12. So this is like a fun little video, just kind of going through this generation, honestly. And I have been going over in my head. Hold on a second. Okay. I have been going over in my head if there was maybe a way. It was like, okay, I've opened every pack of Pokemon cards from English TCG in a video that was almost 3 years ago now, I think. And that took me about a year to source all those and try to get every single pack. And it was not easy. And it was challenging because there were packs that were actually resealed and stuff like that that I bought. And it was, yeah, it was crazy. Oh my god, how do I keep pulling Ionos? Let's go! Dude, I keep pulling the Iono cards. Alright, we got the regular full art. Solid card, not the special illustration. But I have been going over it in my head. I'm like, man, should we try that again? It would probably take me like, I don't even know how long. Yeah, like it would take a while to try to do that. But that would be really cool to do that again. I mean, I didn't think I was ever going to try to attempt that again. But like, it's been 3 years almost, and yeah, I mean, I think it would be cool. So I might start. I'm going to start chipping away at that, but you know, I wouldn't expect anything anytime soon. But maybe this year. Maybe this year. That would be the goal. Maybe this year. But yeah, it would be interesting. Moving was the one that I did three years ago. It was actually, you know, if there was a set that was in first edition, I did the first editions, which Wizards of the Coast era would be that. Well, I don't know. That was 3 years ago. It was really difficult then. Now I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even imagine now making that happen. But I will think about it and I will see if we can maybe make it happen. That would be super cool, though. It is very challenging, though, especially, you know, you want packs, obviously, that are complete source or anything like that. Particularly straight from a sealed item is the best way to go. I would definitely recommend that. And we got a beautiful illustration rare, the first of the illustration rares from Paldea Evolved. Sweet. Illustration rares are so weird to me. Like, this one's worth so much less, but it's such a good card. Like, how do they? I just don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? I guess it's based off the popularity of Pokemon, but like, they're all really good. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what I think. Love that Marill too. That card is so good. That Marill's actually not that one though. There's a super good Marill card. Magikarp. Oh, that's good too. Alright, Paldea Evolved. Yeah, I think the packs are getting up there too. The boxes and everything like that. Alright. I don't know what's happening anymore. Another illustration rare. Another one. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, at least the illustration rare pull rate is looking pretty solid. I just don't get it. Like, this one's worth so much more than the last one, but like, it's more popular Pokemon for sure, but skip loop. You know, it's just like, I think you understand something and then just everything changes, like, overnight, and it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's not supposed to make sense. Quaxley. Noibat. Ooh, Squawkabilly, regular EX4. I feel like I'm getting pretty similar pull rates and stuff. That's like, okay, you know, some people are saying like, oh, Prismatic Evolution's pull rates aren't as good because there's no illustration rares and there's just the Pokeballs, Master Balls. That makes sense. But the other thing you really have to think about that a lot of people don't talk about is the full arts are literally only trainers, and there's not many. So you don't even have that like cool full art, like pull like that, or like the Iono that we just pulled. Like that makes it better too. But you know, I feel like maybe I haven't been listening, but I feel like people haven't really been talking about that part of it as well. All I've been hearing is, oh, well, there's no illustration rare, so like that's why it seems like the pull rate is tough. But you know, there's that extra element of no. I'll say like probably no like super solid full arts unless you're just into the trainers or you need them for the set or whatever. You know what I mean? But there's you pull them so often, and there's so many duplicates of them out there. That's my opinion on it. I don't know. All right, second set is coming to a close as we move on to our third, which I can't remember. What was the third set? I don't remember what the third one was right now. Oh, Obsidian probably, right? It is Obsidian, but I actually forgot a Paldea Bog booster pack. I was just sitting down there, so we got one more, and then we're moving on to Obsidian Flames. Wait, Coco. Eric Ross. Ooh, regular Northern EX. All right, so we got 6 pulls on that one. 7 is still the most I've got from Scarlet Violet base set. But up next, we have Obsidian Flames. Obviously, with Obsidian Flames, we're getting into the Charizard territory now. So we have the SIR Charizard, which everybody wants from the set. Of course, Ninetales is a really nice card. Charizard Gold, the Cleffa card. Artwork is really nice. Pidgeot, Bloom's alright. Pidgey, Scizor, Houndour, the regular Charizard as well, and a bunch of other cards. Not the strongest set, but Charizard, I mean, Charizard helps the set for sure, a lot. But there are, every set besides Prismatic, there are all these really nice illustration art cards either way. So, can't really, you know what I mean? Like, either way, the sets are good nowadays because they all basically have illustration rares in the sets that just I feel like they elevate the sets and makes any set good because of all those good artworks. That was never really a thing before. We didn't have these great artwork cards in this rarity tier like that. You know what I mean? There was alt arts in Sword Shield, but and Trainer Gallery, I guess, too, kind of counts. Actually, definitely counts Trainer Gallery. But I guess before that is what I mean. Before Sword Shield, second half, there wasn't really like any of these things. I mean, Cosmic had some really cool stuff, and like those tag team sets where you could get like it was just Cosmic that had like that sort of subset. It wasn't really a subset, but it was kind of just like illustration rare type gallery stuff. All right, Swablu and his pulls so far. Obsidian have not been good. Let's see if we could do a little better here, Weasel. We got Claydol Hollow. Dang. Not good on Obsidian. That's been the worst so far. But it only takes one pack, guys. Let's see if we get our first SIR in today's video. Will it be a Charizard? Oh, wait. I think I might see something. Oh, Vespa Queen, regular EX tricked us. Yeah. Okay. I saw the texture. I admit it. I fell for the trick of the texture. That happens to me all the time with the Master Ball and Pokeballs too. Prismatic. I see texture and I'm just like, Claydol. So when you see texture on the side of the card, it can be a pretty big card. That's your first sign that you might have something. If you see that as like the rainbow and stuff too, you could have some really good stuff. Greetings! Oh, just regular EXs so far from Obsidian. Obsidian's not doing too good. It's like 4 Charizards in this set, too. Regular EX, Full Art, Gold, and SIR. So we got good chances of pulling Charizard. Or just Scissor. Like, just nonstop. But we're actually already coming down to the final quarter of these Obsidian packs. And have not been doing great. I hope I've been showing these on camera. I haven't really been looking on my camera to make sure. Yeah. I'm getting into the new sort of like hand position and stuff because I have a new camera. I told you guys already. It's definitely weird to change it up how I've been opening cards. Like I have to change it up.
Hey, Joe, cool. How you doing, brother?
I do like it because I can get the cards a lot closer, and they look super clear with this camera. Oh, nice! I like this card. All right, that's actually our first illustration rare. But then like this card it's only worth like $3. I don't, you know what I mean? It's like what makes the other ones better?
How's your night going, Joe?
All right. The trio. Mawile. Only 4 pulls from Obsidian so far, unless this last pack's crazy. Yeah, this is definitely way off the mark compared to the other ones. And most of them are actually regular EXs too, which is not the best. So we got 5 pulls, okay. So it's 7, 6, and 5. Dun-dun! 151! We're opening 15 packs of Pokemon Scarlet Violet 151. One of my favorite sets. Is it still my favorite? Yeah, it's still my favorite from Scarlet Violet. Alright, you gotta cut me some slack. I'm a diehard Gen 1, Gen 2, even Gen 3 for a love them. I mean, like, yeah, the Charizard, SIR, Venusaur, Blastoise are staples in the set, as well as Zapdos. All the starters, the Alakazam, and like, there's so much good stuff in here. It's crazy how expensive these cards are all on the first page. It's crazy, but there's so many good cards. It's a great set. It is a great set. I think this set's actually going to go down in history as a really, really, really good set for Gen 1. Like, I just really enjoy this set. Opening it, chasing all these cards, the SIRs, the regular illustration rares, even the full arts. They're so good. I mean, Erica as like a full art trainer, Giovanni, like, you know what? I think, yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's a really, really good set for Gen 1. I think, okay, we get Jinx. Of all the full arts, we get Jinx. Take back everything I've said about this set. We got Jinx now. We're good. 1v1's where it's at. Come on. Now let's see if we get this 1v1 luck. Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Slowpoke, Lapras, Scyther, Mewtwo. Bruh. No. Mine's not for me, if you guys haven't realized. Okay, alright, let's get a good pull from 1v1. Come on. Come on, show them what you're made of. Oh, switch gold. That's interesting. To get a gold card. I actually got a gold card. Before an SIR, too. Which is even more interesting. But yeah, unfortunately, like, gold cards are super tough to pull, but they're not. I mean, from a collector's standpoint, gold cards are... I'll put it this way, though, at least. Gold cards are super cheap, usually, and they're really tough to pull, but there's not a huge demand for them. So, you know, that kind of makes it easier, honestly. So that's a good plus to that. I think the gold cards, they really just need them to be Pokemon. At the end of the day, they need like shiny Pokemon on the gold cards to make them super, like, people want to chase them. These mimes are killing me. There are some gold cards that are really cool, that have featured Pokemon and shiny Pokemon, stuff like that. But yeah, the ones from like trainers and items, yeah. Giovanni's charisma, nice. Okay, dude, Giovanni's the goat. I'm sorry, like these artworks are always so good at Giovanni. From like this set, this SIR, Hate of Fate, stuff like that. Gym Challenge, that's a good one. Like, there's so many cool artworks. Team Rocket, the briefcase thing from back in the day. Oh, Charmeleon! Nice! There we go! This is like a 3-piece of art. You have to put all of them together. Charmander, Charizard. Big hitter! And the pull rate is solid on this set. It's not the best, but it's good. And, like, the fact that there's so many good cards in it makes it even better. I just like what they want a lot. I just do. Alright. Man, 151. We're moving through this. We still have a bunch of packs left. Kabuto, Cubone, and a Dodrio. But yeah, after 151, we're going to move on to the next set. I think 151 is the 4th set from the Scrubble era. Now, believe it or not, we're tearing through Scarlet and Violet era. Like, we're going to be coming to the end of this generation already. It's mind-blowing because it just feel like it just came out, but we're 12 sets in. I mean, Scarlet and Violet, I don't remember, or Sword Shield wasn't that many more sets. So I feel like, what, are we going to finish this year out and then we're going to move into next gen or something? Like, it's coming up sooner than later. And usually the second half, it just seems like it's always that way. The second half of generations just gets crazy. It happened with Sword Shield, it's happening with Scarlet and Violet. It's just, like, everything just goes nuts, and like Pokemon just starts making the best sets ever. No more mimes! But yeah, 151 was super early in Scarlet Violet, I will say that. But yeah, I mean, as soon as it came out, everybody knew this set was awesome. Go back, Squirtle! There we go! My god, this thing is crazy. Like, it's $50 or something. Kangaskhan regular EX. Let's go! Always fun opening 151, man. This is the perfect blend of pull rate, good cards, Gen 1. Oh, man. Can't say enough good stuff about 151. We're at 7 pulls. That's tied with Scarlet Violet Baseless. We got one more from our last pack, which you very well could. Let's see how we do. And then we move on to the next set. Onyx, Dragonair, Seadra, Abra, Mankey, and a Bioflume Hollow tied with Scarlet Violet Base. All right, our next setup is going to be Scarlet Violet Paradox Rift, the 5th set released from the Scarlet Violet era. Wow, the most expensive card in the set is a Groudon illustration rare, regular illustration rare, not even an SIR. Roaring Moon's up next. Altaria, I love the Altaria card, dude. Oh, that would be so cool. Garchomp, Iron Valiant, Steelix, that's a really, I love that card as well. Mine is great. Goldango, Swapaloo, Yveltal, Plusle. Parasol Lady's nice. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Solid sets, man. They're all like, if you really take a step back and you look at all the card artworks, it's really, this generation is actually, those illustration are really a good play by Pokemon. They really kind of like held the sets together. Because without the regular illustration rares, I feel like the sets would be so lackluster and more like into the early Sun and Moon type vibe, where it's like, rates are so bad and there's not a ton of stuff in the set. Yeah. Illustration. How many have we pulled today though? Actually, I haven't seen one. Oh, I lied. Never mind, we've seen a bunch in the last one too. I feel like we pulled maybe like 7 illustration rares. I'll have to check. 7 illustration rares pulled so far. That's pretty solid. 7 so far out of our sets. This is our 5th set. Ossipod EX full art. Sweet. Alright. Solid full art card. Let's keep going. Paradox. We got 2 pulls so far. Not a bad start here. Actually pretty good for how many packs you have left too. Alright. Paradox. Oh, after Paradox I got something pretty cool that I haven't opened up in a minute. So come on. Yeah. Nothing on that one. Paradox. We can get. Let's see. Purloin. Let's see if we get our first SIR because we've got none so far. 0. A big 0. Big goose egg. Octillery and a Groudon. Not the Groudon that we're looking for, but could also get the big Groudon, which is the most expensive card in the set. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, dude. That is a really good Groudon artwork. My boy's not sleeping, not taking a nap. He's like, this Groudon is out, just terrorizing. You know what I mean? There's like volcanoes erupting, like wave, like that's crazy stuff going on in that artwork. Eyes are glowing. Dude, I think it's sick. All right, I understand. It would be cool if that was an SIR. Holy, dude, if that Groudon artwork was an SIR with the texture and the tougher pull rate, that might be one of the most sought after SIRs. Like, yeah, without question, dude, that thing would probably be like easily a top 5. Easily a top 5 chase, value, everything, popularity. If that Groudon was an SIR, that would be insane. That would be crazy. But it's a regular illustration rare. Still very cool, but there's no texture and stuff. Easier to pull as well. Like we could very well pull one out of one of these 3 packs. We actually haven't gotten an illustration rare. I think this is the first set that we actually don't get any. We don't get one. Might be. Can't remember. Oh, Kappa Grigus full art. Okay. Wasn't expecting it another full art. Solid artwork. Interesting pull rates on this one. 2 full arts, 2 regular EXs. Let's see if we can spice it up a little bit. Get something else. No illustration rares, no SIRs. Let's see if we get one of this last one. Come on! Simisage, Tinglu, and Palkia. Only 4 pulls. Alright, next up I have Paldean Fates. I only have 9 packs of this because I opened up an ETB and that's all I had. We found the crazy. So the Bubble Mew is a breakout card. I've always, since this set came out, like, I mean, not so many other people, but as well, but I always was like, this card is the card for this set. Like, this is the best card in this set. It is, when I think of this set, Paldean Fates, I think of the Bubble Mew. The Charizard is really, really cool, but I definitely would, as I mentioned a million times, I prefer the Bubble Mew over this a million times over. The Gardevoir is really, really cool as well. And then you have all these shinies like Pikachu, you can pull Charmander, Iono, Penny, Mew, and yeah, a ton of gold cards and stuff. These are a different type of gold card too that have like a different sort of style. But yeah, they have 9 Paldean Fates, so bro, give me the Bubble Mew though. That would be crazy. Out of 9 packs. Fortress EX. Not a bad start. Oh, alright. Solid start up there with the Fortress. Let's see if we can do better. See if we can kick it up a notch here. Charmander and Charmeleon. Camera up. Oh, Charizard EX regular. Not the crazy one. Bubble Mew, come on now. Can we get our first SIR? Could really use one because that's the whole big search here, as well as the illustration rares, of course. But come on, we're trying to get SIRs. Come on. Ooh, no duo shiny. It was common Pokemon as a shiny. Makes it even cooler. And you're not as common, buddy.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Kind of had an early morning, so I'm gonna rest up and I'll be back on tomorrow.